Hey everybody, so I am in the car headed to the gym, and I had a thought I wanted to share. I'm in the gym headed to do work on some very minor but consistent changes to my level of fitness, my body, my energy levels, and it dawned on me that that is the quest. That is the quest. Subtle, consistent adjustments. And most of what we talk about here are ideas and insights that might help you make subtle adjustments or fine-tune your philosophy, your personal worldview, and how you fit in it. Now, I don't take this lightly at all. In fact, I believe that's one of the hardest things ever that you might change. And I think one of the greatest explanations of how challenging a change in philosophy can be was presented by Plato in Plato's Republic. And part of that, he talks about, he gives this metaphor, or this analogy of man being locked and chained inside of a cave, facing the wall of a cave with a fire behind him. And they grow up and spend their entire lives just looking at the shadows of themselves on this wall. And because that's all they see and experience through their senses, that becomes their reality. That is the real world. Now imagine this. Imagine that somehow you were one of those people chained in that cave looking at the shadow of yourself on the wall, but somehow you were freed from the cave. You were unchained and walked outside of the cave, and you got to look up at the clear blue sky, feel the wind on your face, look around at the plants and the animals. You saw a running stream. You looked in the stream, saw your reflection in the stream. Now imagine that you were brought back into the cave and chained back up with all the people that you were chained up with before. Imagine you trying to explain to them the nature of your reality. Imagine you trying to explain to them that their reality was simply shadows. Imagine you trying to explain to them the concept of a sky, or the concept of the breeze on your face, or the concept of the plants and the animals and your reflection in a running stream. This would be an incredible hard thing to articulate, an incredibly hard thing for them to accept. And quite honestly, it might be so difficult that you may opt to do the easier thing, which is to relegate your new experience to some type of fantasy or imagination, and you to adopt the more generally accepted reality of the shadow of yourself on the wall. My point is that changes in philosophy, paradigm shifts in thinking they don't come easy. That they come with difficult effort. But often, as the analogy might demonstrate, they have the power to change everything. How often do you even think about the nature of your own philosophy? Food for thought.